Okay,
Mm,
so we're just talking about the prairie provinces of Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, and they have lots of energy resources, so things like oil and gas, and the most fertile farmland. This word fertile, that just means it can grow a lot of food. It grows a lot of food. So the most fertile farmland in the world, in the entire world. Yeah. And so this area is, yeah, dry, cold winters and hot summers. So try to remember energy resources and very fertile farmland. That's the prairie provinces, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. Very good. Okay, so let's see. Zaniba, would you like to read about where it says Manitoba, please?
okay. Ma wait. Okay, I will take my book.
And you're just muted if you know, Zaniba. I don't know if you know, but you're muted.
And what is say, teacher? Where I am? You hear? I
Um,
start.
yes, please. It says
Okay.
Manitoba's, yeah, Manitoba.
Okay. Manitoba is economy is based on agriculture, mining, and hydroelectric power generation. gener- Generation. The province most populous city is Winnipeg, whose exchanging district, including the most famous strait intersection in Canada, Portage and Mine, Winnipeg's French Quarter, the Santa Boniface has
Boniface, yeah, good.
Boniface has Western Canada's largest francophone community at 17 oh no 40, 45,000. Manitoba is also an important center of the Ukrainian culture, with 14% reporting Ukrainian origin, and the largest oh my god, I mixed it. Aboriginal population of any province at over 15%.
Yeah, very good, very good. Okay, so let's think what you have to think about to answer questions in looking at Manitoba. So they have good agriculture, so they have good farms, they have good mining, so they're digging for things like maybe potash and gold, that type of thing, and hydroelectric power. And hydroelectric is when you get electricity from water that is moving. Yeah. Okay, and so this will probably be a question. This is a very famous intersection. Do you know what an intersection is? Do you know what that word means? Intersection.
Intersection,
Yeah. You ever seen that word?
international, no intersection. The I don't know, teacher. Maybe
It's
is
okay. No, it's okay. Intersection is when two streets cross. Yeah,
intersection.
one road crosses another road. Yeah, the intersection. That's what an intersection is. And so in Canada, this is a very famous one, Portage and Main in Canada. That's the name of Portage. I think it's Portage Street and Main Street. And so many people think of that intersection, Portage and Main. So the questions they're going to ask is, Manitoba has the largest Francophone community, so the largest number of people who speak French in the West, Western Canada, 45,000. But it also has the largest Aboriginal population of any province. So more Aboriginal people live in Manitoba than any province. It's 15. Yeah. And then the other thing is Ukrainian culture. So they have a large number of Francophone people, 45,000. They have a large number of Ukrainian people at 14%. And then they have a very large number of Aboriginal people at 15%.
So in Indian, they don't live, okay, European.
Yeah, right. Okay, and so that's the real main things to think about: agriculture, mining, hydroelectric. Winnipeg is the big city, and Portage and Main, Francophone, Ukrainian, and Aboriginal. Those are the questions they will ask you. Okay, very good. Okay, and let's see. Try Saskatchewan. If we can set this up properly. Is your Wi-Fi good now, Rashid? You want to try?
I can hear you well if you can hear me, maybe.
Oh yeah, I hear you much better now. Yeah, it sounds very good now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's look at Saskatchewan, please.
Saskatchewan, once known as the bread basket of the world and the wheat province, has 40% of the arable land in Canada and is the country's largest producer of grains and oilseeds. It also boasts the world's richest deposits of uranium and potash, used in fertilizer, and produces oil and natural gas. Regina, the capital is home to the Training Academy of Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Saskatchewan, the largest city, is the headquarters of the mining industry and an important educational, research, and technology center.
Yeah, very good, very good. So Saskatchewan. They call it the bread basket of the world. So because the farms in Saskatchewan are so good, they can grow a lot of wheat. So you make bread from wheat. So they call it the bread basket of the world. 40% of the arable land in Canada. Yeah, that's a lot. When you think how big Canada is, almost half of all the land for good land for growing is in this Saskatchewan. That's a lot. And they produce a lot of grains like wheat and oil seeds. Okay. I'm trying to think of the other things here. Uranium and potash. They use that for fertilizer. And then Regina is the capital. And then we remember last time we talked, or a while ago, we talked about the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Royal Canadian, the RCMP or the Mounties. That's where their training is. They train in Regina, in Saskatchewan. Saskatoon is the largest city, and Saskatoon is where all the mining takes place, and other things like universities and research. So I'm trying to think. So the bread basket of the world. Try to remember that. That will be Saskatchewan. 40% of the arable land in Canada. 40% arable means it's very good for growing. 40% of the arable land in Canada. The capital is Regina. Royal Canadian Mounted Police are in Regina. And Saskatoon is the headquarters for mining and educational. Okay, gotcha. Very good. Okay, let's try some more. Let's try one more. The next one is on page 49. We did Manitoba, Saskatchewan. Now we're moving to Alberta. And this is the third prairie province. Okay. Can you see that one? And Zeniba, would you like to read this one about Alberta, please?
Alberta. Okay. All teacher or half?
You can read half. That's a good idea. And then Rashid will read the other half.
Okay. Alberta. Alberta is the most populous prairie province. The province and the world famous like Lake Louise in the Rocky Mountain, were both named after Princess Louisa. Louisa is correct, the her name?
Yeah, the Princess Louise.
Louise. Yeah,
Yeah.
Louise. Caroline Alberta, fourth daughter of Queen Victoria. Alberta has 5 national parks, including Banff National Park, established in 1885. The Roget Badlands house some of the world's richest deposits of the, oh my God, this is teacher, where is the,
You can do it. Go do every 3 letters. Read every 3 letters. So what's the first?
richest deposit,
Yeah, very good. Prehistoric. Yeah, very good. Prehistoric.
This is hard too.
You can do it. No, this is a good practice for big words. Always for large words in English, always just use 3 letters.
Okay.
So we try doing that. 3 letters and stop. Next 3 letters stop. So try that one.
Okay, prehistoric.
Yes, very good. Prehistoric. Good.
Okay, fossils and dinosaur finding.
Okay, good. Let's stop there because that's a lot of information. Very good. Yeah, that's a good practice though. That's the easy way to read big words in English. Okay. So Alberta has the most people, most populous. That means when you see that word populous, that means they have the most people of all the 3 prairie provinces. And the name Alberta, and there is another, this Lake Louise. It's very beautiful, very, very beautiful. It's in the mountains, in the Rocky Mountains. If you ever have a chance to go to Alberta, it's a very beautiful place with mountains and lakes and very pretty. So anyways, this Lake Louise and the name Alberta were named after Queen Victoria's daughter. So Queen Victoria's daughter was Louise Caroline Alberta. So Lake Louise was named after her, and Alberta was named after her. Yeah. So Queen Victoria is a very important queen for Canada. Many things are named after Queen Victoria and her children, and yeah, so she's a very important queen. The other thing that's interesting about Alberta is they have 5 national parks, and they're all beautiful. They're just really beautiful, and they're all protected. You can't build on them or anything. There's some building, but it's all protected, so it's very wild and beautiful. And one of the best ones is Banff National Park, and it was established in 1885. The other really interesting thing about Alberta is, do you know what dinosaurs are? Do you know dinosaurs?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. In Alberta, they have some of the most number of dinosaur bones in the world.
Oh, bones.
Really interesting. It's very, very interesting. And so they have, it says some of the world's richest deposits of prehistoric fossils. So there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dinosaurs that lived in Alberta, many, thousands and thousands of years ago. And now you can go to a very large, beautiful museum in Alberta, and you can see all these dinosaurs. And people are still finding dinosaurs now, some dinosaur bones now. There was a boy found a dinosaur bone about a month ago. It was a new dinosaur. And so, yeah, it's really interesting because you can find all these dinosaur bones. And it's called the Badlands. They call it the Badlands. Yeah. So the things to remember here, the province was, and the Lake Louise were named after Queen Victoria's daughter. It has 5 national parks.
Yeah.
One of them is Banff, and it has the world's richest deposit of prehistoric fossils and dinosaurs. So it has the most, it has most dinosaurs in the world, some of the most dinosaurs in the world. Yeah, so it's very interesting. Okay, and then let's see, Rashid, would you like to read the rest where it says Alberta is? Can you do that part, please?
Okay. Alberta is the largest producer of oil and gas, the oil sands in the north area being developed as a major energy source. Alberta is also renowned for agriculture, especially for the vast cattle ranches that make Canada one of the world's major beef producers.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so yeah, in Alberta, there's a lot of oil and gas. There's a lot. And then it also has very good agriculture. Agriculture again is farms, and they have a lot of cattle, so cows, and that's good for beef. Yeah. So Alberta is known for oil and gas, and then agriculture, cattle, and beef. Those are the main things. Okay, let's try some questions today. I think this should be okay. Let's see. Zaniba, would you like to do this one, please?
Okay. Which provinces have some of the most fertile farmland in the world? Okay. Which one have it? Is in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Manitoba, Saskatchewan. And Rashid, can you do this one, please?
Which are the prairie provinces? Okay, number 2, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta.
Good. And then Geneva, can you do this one?
Okay. Where is the Western Canadian largest valley? That one is Manitoba.
Good. What's this one? Do this one, Rashid?
Which province had the largest Aboriginal population in Canada? Okay. Is it Manitoba?
Yeah, good. Very good. And then Geneva, what's this one?
Okay. Which province has known as the bread basket of the world? Which one is half the West basket? Saskatchewan.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
And then Rashid, what's this one?
Okay, which province is Canada's largest producer of grains and oilseeds? Saskatchewan.
Yeah, Saskatchewan. Good. And what's this one, Geneva?
Which province has 14% of the arable land, Canada? 40%. Who have it 40%? And oh yes, yes, it is like Saskatchewan.
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Saskatchewan.
Very good. And then what's this one?
Which province had the world's richest deposit of uranium and potash? Okay. It's Saskatchewan also.
Yeah, they're all Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan?
They're all Saskatchewan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go again. Okay, just to make it, I'll make this a little small.
Which of the following is the home? Which following is the home to the training of the Royal Canadian Manitoba Police? Winnipeg?
Let's see.
Is,
No, I don't think it's.
Regina or Jane? That's the
Yeah,
one.
this one's
Yeah.
called Regina. Regina. Let's try that one. Yeah, very good, Regina. Good.
Which city is the headquarters of the Canadian mining industry? Is it Saskatoon?
Yeah, I think you're right. Good.
Okay. Where is the world famous Lake St. Louis? Oh, that's in Alberta. No, oh, you don't have even Alberta over there. Is in Rocky Mountain.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountains are in Canada.
Rocky
Good.
Mountain, yeah.
Mountains, very good. And then Rashid, what's this one?
How many national parks does Alberta have? 5.
Yeah, that's a lot. Fine. Good. What's this one?
Which province is the Canadian majority producer of the oil and gas? Alberta.
Yeah, Alberta. Good. What's this one, Rashid?
Which province hosts the vast cattle ranches that make Canada one of the world's major beef producers? Alberta.
Good. Okay, very good.
We done? Okay. Which of the